Everyone, Carmen here. I just wanted to share with you some of my favorite concealers that I've been using recently and that I've used over the years that I have enjoyed a lot. And we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So I have about 8 here to talk about, so I hope you'll enjoy this video. So the first item, this is by Physicians Formula. It's the eye brightener, and the color is in Natural Eye Light. I want to say they had 2 shades. One was maybe for darker, you know, if you have like more of a deep colored skin, it would work better for that. But this is like, you know, just like a powder form, and it really works like as a highlight. You can take it underneath your eyes, take it even on your cheekbone, but what it's really great for and what I have enjoyed it for is like on those days where you wake up and you just really don't feel like putting a lot of makeup on, or you're just going to go out in the neighborhood, or you know, and you just want to look better than you look. You might have dark under eye circles or whatever the case may be. This is just a quick way to just like tap your brush in here and like get all over your lid, under your eyebrow, underneath your eye, and even up your cheekbone. And you've literally just like brightened this whole area. Shortly after I got this, I went to work and I had worn it that day, and I got lots of compliments. Someone even said, I don't know what you did different with your eyes today, but it's so bright and pretty and it just makes your eyes pop. And I was like, yes, that's the look I was going for. So what is on my hand? Oh, I think that's concealer. Anyway, okay, so that is a really cool product. Once again, I don't hear much talk about it, but I think it definitely deserves some chit chat. Okay. Moving right along, this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage. This shade is in medium. When I first purchased it, I picked it up in light because I thought the medium looked so dark, but then I had to go back and get the medium because I was not light. And this here, as you can see, it's very heavy duty. It actually says on the box, it shows how to cover up your tattoos with it by layering it. So it is truly heavy duty, great for like heavy duty blemish cover-ups. But I don't know if you can tell, but what I didn't really like about it is it does crease. It's pretty thick and it feels heavy on. And it kind of has like, I don't know if you can tell, but like a yellow greenish tint to it. Now you can really blend it out well, but when you first put it on and blend it just a little, you look like a Ninja Turtle or something. I don't know. It was enough to kind of really bother me, and I think it's one of those products that I have a love-hate relationship with. Like I've gone back and forth with why I like it and why I don't like it. So it's not a total miss. I'd say it would be worth trying, but it's definitely not one of my favorites just because of how heavy it is and how I couldn't get the right shade, and then how it sometimes is green or yellow. So you see what I'm saying here. Okay, my next item, I actually really did like this a lot. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection. It's the that's upside down. It's the 2-in-1 highlighter and concealer. And this I actually really like because it's kind of more my style of concealer. I like something lightweight that's just smooth. It blends into the skin so smoothly. It almost feels hydrating, and it's perfect to like do this like triangle area here and just brighten your whole under eye area. Very smooth. I don't recall it creasing on me. It's been a while since I wore this, but overall I was very pleased with it. My next item is kind of an interesting one. This is the Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I'm sure you've heard a lot of talk about this. This is actually a pretty cool product. I'm going to try not to overlayer my concealer, but kind of what you'll do, like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll put this on and let it sit for a minute. It actually has caffeine in it that will help to decrease your puffiness, and it has some vitamins in it. You don't want to rub this in, but instead pat it in, and it'll just kind of, in my opinion, set like a great stage for you to go ahead with the concealer you're going to wear for that day. It's definitely not, it's very light coverage, but you know, I love that it has caffeine in it and helps reduce puffiness. So it's especially perfect on those days that you don't get much sleep. But Melissa, one of my favorite YouTubers ever, her channel is Mel, M-P-H-S, M-E-L-P-H-S is how that's spelled. She was talking about how she realized that this has, excuse me, one of the first ingredients is alcohol, which is not good. It'll be very drying for under your eyes. So if you have problems with dry under eyes, this may not be a good product for you, but I don't, so it's fine for me. The other thing I like it for, Miss Gold Girl on her channel, I love her too, she's fabulous. She was the person that got me into getting this after her review of it, but she talked about, and this is how I use it too, at the end of the day, like say that you work all day and then you're like you get home and you're about to go to dinner with friends or something and you want to just freshen up, it's perfect to put on again, you know, at like 5 o'clock at night, and just it'll just wake you up and, you know, kind of get rid of that tired old face that you might have at that point in the day. So that's a pretty cool product. This is my concealer that I wore for literally like 5 years straight. I really changed concealers because I wanted to try a bunch of new things, but I was so happy with this, I didn't change. And it's a 3-in-1 concealer. The reason it's so amazing is it's a concealer, an eye cream, and an SPF 20. And it's one of those that, once again, it's a very lightweight formula. Show you on my hand as best I can. I don't know how well this is going to work. That's a little bit too much product, but anyway. You can see when it blends out, it's just very like hydrating. It did not crease on me. It just blends in beautifully, and it almost feels like a hydrating serum, and I guess that's the connection with the eye cream, but I mean, that just is so smart in my opinion. So if you don't use an eye cream, this is a great substitute because you've got your eye cream and your concealer. So I would definitely recommend this. I just got bored of it because using a concealer, the same one for 5 years, can get a little dull. Okay, this is an absolute product, Rave. Here, this is the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette. It's like $10 and it's wonderful. I cannot say enough about this. I love it so much. It's so creamy. It's just a wonderful formula. This is the shade that I use. There's a darker shade you can blend if you're tanning and your skin changes, so that's nice. This is kind of that green yellow shade that helps with redness, and then a setting powder, which I use actually quite a bit, but this shade was perfect for me, and I just use a little bit of that one too every once in a while. But it's so great. I really can't say enough about it. If you haven't tried it, I'd say it is probably definitely comparable to a high-end concealer. So for $10 at Target, it's definitely worth picking up. My favorite thing about it is just how creamy and smooth it goes on. Love it. Okay, next I have the Benefit Erase Paste. This is my first concealer that I've tried that is like that salmon color, great for dark under eye circles. Let's see if I can show you a little bit here. Just how well it brightens. This goes on very smooth, and it is just great. It's a camouflage and a brightener is what it says, and it really is accurate. This I picked up for $10. I didn't want to pay a bunch of money, but I was dying to try it at Ulta in the little grab and go section by the register. So if you want to try it, they have it there. The only shade they have it in is in medium, but if that will work for you, I'd say it's definitely worth trying. It is definitely one of my top concealers. I do really like it a lot. The box just looks like this. Okay, my last concealer is my absolute product Rave favorite. Makes me so happy. I'm just so happy that I discovered this. Melissa did a product Rave on her channel, and did I already mention her channel? Yeah, I did. Okay. Anyway, sorry. This is so beautiful. The color is in Radiant. There's like other shades though, but I definitely recommend this one. I think it'll work for most skin tones. And as you can see, it just brightens so well. It's so smooth, so creamy, doesn't crease. The downside about it is you will go through this fast. I think I went through it in a month or less, and so I already picked up my backup one before I even thought that I was going to get close to running out of it, because I don't want to be without it. I love it that much. So it's a holy grail for me at this point, and it's the Dream Lumi Touch Concealer in Radiant. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed those seeing about those different concealers, and if you have some that you would recommend for me to try, I'm all ears, so please do that and comment down below and let me know whether it's drugstore or high-end. I'm totally interested, and I love concealer. Concealer is like my makeup candy. Like, I really think it's my favorite type of makeup. I love it so much. So I hope that you will comment below and subscribe to my channel, and my goal is to do a few more makeup tutorials over the next few weeks, so I hope you'll enjoy seeing those, and I guess that's all. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.